Hey, publisher journey video of the day. How you doing? Basically, I feel like this year I want to make it a really good year, man. Moving forward, this year I joined a program about publishing, and immediately, for all these years, I've always been a lone ranger doing my publishing business because. I started this a long time ago. I started this since 2010, my KDP account. So it goes way back, And so when I got started, there was no teachers in this topic. So I kind of just, went with it. Just started just doing and taking action and just kind of did my own thing, And on top of that, I didn't really hire like ghostwriting companies to write books. I would hire just individual everyday people about to write a how-to book, a quick how-to book about their number one passion, everyday experts. So I ended up doing like about 350, almost 400 plus books with that way, which wasn't really taught that way. So I assumed, what? Also, my ego got the best of me. I used to think that I knew everything. So I just did it my way and it worked. So I just kept on moving forward. And I figured, what? I have a different way of doing things, and I will go to some conferences, and there were a lot of fiction authors, and I would go over there year after year, but I couldn't find people just like me per se, because honestly, I didn't really seek out to meet other people like me. Because I was so busy doing, and I figured I knew everything, and I kind of felt like an old OG in this industry, So I felt like maybe I didn't connect with everyone, and I didn't want to be too caught up in just being too, in cliquish circles per se, right? I just wanted to do my own thing. So there was a good thing about it because I kind of did my own thing and built my publishing brand in a kind of different way, as opposed to how most people may teach it. For example, picking one niche and going deep into it, I kind of decided to go and model after the bigger publishing companies, nonfiction companies like For Dummies, going for all topics, all categories, in a smaller scale, of course. But long story short, I've been publishing. I started in 2010 as a side hustle, and then I had to take it seriously in 2016 because while I was doing this as a side hustle in 2010, I had another online business that was doing better actually. So my Kindle publishing business was always a side hustle from the beginning until my other online businesses started to go down due to competition and just industries changing. And I was in online network marketing. I was doing ClickBank before, did pretty well with it for 5 years. And then I pivoted into online business network marketing. I did it for a couple of years and did all right with it. But all those start to go down due to competition and just things changing. That's when in 2016 I decided, what? I got to focus on publishing this KDP thing. Because I was hanging by a thread. The only business that was hanging by a thread for me at the time was my side hustle, Kindle publishing. And it was only generating about $1,000 a month in 2016. But for the first time, I decided, let me commit to this. Let me go all in on this. In 2016, I turned it around. Eventually, in about 4 years from then, I was able to hit a 5-figure income in sales, at least, in a month. So, and after that, I've been pretty consistent with it, And, but all those years, I kind of did my own thing, I kind of did my own thing and just stayed away from, connecting with a lot of people. And that was to my own detriment, There was a positive to it, I would say, because you kind of do it your own way, kind of fresh, a little bit different. You're not really doing it the same way, but there's so much more benefits looking back when you join a mastermind per se. Like Napoleon Hill says, the first rule of the 16 laws of success, or whatever, 17 laws of success, he mentions it's the mastermind. And you know what? I was part of a mastermind during my network marketing online business days. This was 10 plus years ago, and I remember it was a great experience. I did it for about a couple of years. There's some negatives too sometimes, because I've noticed if you're in it too much, like in a group, it's like a group think and you don't get out of it and do your own thing. But it's definitely a very good opportunity to take yourself to the next level in your business. But in the publishing journey, I never really joined a mastermind until just recently. And just by recently joining, I feel like I've changed, from the inside. Yeah, of course, I don't see the results yet, but of course, because it's not instant. But my inside has changed. I'm taking things a lot more seriously. I'm watching a lot more videos about publishing. I know what to listen to. I don't have to just constantly be, asking myself what videos to watch and whatnot, because I can focus on the training. And for the first time, I'm part of a group where I'm part of a weekly coaching program. I've never experienced that before. So all the little nuances and gaps that are not filled by just trying to study all on your own on YouTube are filled now. And just by being around these other publishers, I'm taking my business a lot seriously and realizing, wow, I can't just do this as like a hobby. I feel like looking back, I kind of did it like in a hobby style, taking my time, and I feel like I was maybe in like the G League in NBA terms, and now I'm in the real league, professional league. Maybe I was doing kind of like amateurish, but I'm now taking it seriously and leveling it up to the professional level. And so I'm looking forward to this year, man. I want to take this seriously, not just my business, but my life. There's a lot of other things I want to do in my life that I don't want to go into in detail, but be around other successful people. It will take you to the next level, seriously. It might be expensive, the investment, but once you pay for something, just like therapy is not effective if it's free, but if you pay for it, you take it more seriously, it's a lot more effective. Just like that, invest in a program. You're going to take it more seriously, and I'm just documenting my journey. So I wish me luck, success. I wish you the best too. Thanks for watching. I got to go. Talk soon. Take care. Bye.